When we talk about getting better at thinking in English, we mean training your brain to understand and use English thoughts without translating them from another language. This skill is super important if you want to speak English easily and without any hiccups. Think of it like this. When you are playing a game or learning something new, the more you practice, the better you get, right? It's the same with speaking English. The more you practice thinking in English, the more smoothly you can talk without stumbling over words. This video you are watching or listening is like a guide or a helper on your journey to thinking and speaking in English. It gives you tips and ideas to make this process fun and easier for you. So, by following the suggestions in this video, you will be on your way to becoming really good at thinking and talking in English. Think of learning to speak English like going on a really fun adventure. It's not just about memorizing grammar rules and words, although that's a part of it too. Imagine you are training your brain like a superhero getting ready for a mission. This mission is to think in English. So, what does it mean to think in English? It's like teaching your brain to use English thoughts without translating from another language. When you do this, speaking English becomes easy and natural, almost like having a superpower. It makes talking in English feel exciting, smooth, and as easy as having fun on an adventure. So, by practicing thinking in English, you are unblocking this language superpower that makes speaking English a joyful and effortless experience. Dive into fun means making English a big part of your daily fun activities. Here is how you can do it. Surround yourself with English. Try to be around English as much as possible. This can make reading English books, watching English movies or cartoons, and listening to English music. Have a great time with different types of English media. Read interesting books, watch fun movies or shows, listen to cool podcasts, and enjoy music in English. By doing these things, you are not just having fun, you are also getting used to how English sounds. You will start to understand the natural way people speak and sound and expressions they use. It's like making friends with the language by having fun with it. Grow your word power is like becoming a superhero with words. Here is how. Learn new words every day. Every day, try to find and remember new words. It's like collecting special tools for your superhero language power and use them in sentences when you speak. Practice using these new words when you talk or write. It's like trying out your new superhero tools to see how amazing they are. When you do this, you are not just learning words for fun, you are building a big collection of words that help you express your ideas really well. It's like having a superpower to say exactly what you mean, making you a language superhero. Practice every day is like having a special routine to become an English expert. Here's how. Do it a lot. Imagine practice as a magical key that helps you unlock the secrets of learning. The more you practice, the more you learn. Every day, spend time with it. Set aside some special time every day, like a little English adventure. It could be in the morning, afternoon, or evening, whenever you like. Try different things. Mix it up. Read interesting things, write your thoughts down, and have conversations in English. Trying different things keeps your learning exciting. By doing all these fun activities regularly, you're like a superhero training to think and speak in English. It might feel a bit like music, but it's really just the power of practice making you really good at English. Think in English, not in translation, means when you are thinking about things, don't switch words from your own language to English. Instead, practice thinking directly in English, like making your thoughts in English from the start. Imagine it like playing a game without waiting for translations. It's quicker and smoother because you don't have to stop and change words. So, by practicing thinking in English right away, talking becomes easier and more natural. Talk out loud is like having conversations with yourself in English. Here is how it works. Say your thoughts. When you speak out loud, it helps you get used to thinking in English. It's like practicing the language with yourself. Talk about your day. Describe what you are doing like a little English story about your day. You can chat with yourself about anything in English. By doing this, you're not just talking for fun, you're practicing and getting better at speaking English. It's like connecting the thoughts in your head directly to the words you use. So, the more you talk out loud, the more you improve at expressing yourself in English. Love your mistakes is like saying it's okay to make mistakes when you are learning English. Here is how it works. Don't worry about mistakes. Mistakes are just a part of learning. It's like when you are learning to ride a bike and you might fall sometimes. Before you get it right, learn from them. Mistakes are like clues in a game. They show you where you can improve. It's not about being perfect. It's about getting better each time. So remember, making mistakes is totally okay. They are like little stepping stones that help you become an even better English learner. Talk with others means having a chat with friends who speak English or are learning just like you. Here's how it's like playing a fun game. Having conversations. When you talk with friends, you are like players in a game, sharing ideas in English. It's like having a friendly chat. Listen and talk. Just like in a game, you listen to others and then share your thoughts. This helps you get better at thinking and responding in English. Imagine it like playing a game where each conversation is like a new level. By talking with different people, it's like learning new moves in the game of English. So, chatting with friends becomes a fun way to get better at the language. Get the big picture means understanding more than just individual words in English. Here's how it works. Learn more than just words. It's not just about knowing words, it's about understanding how people use English in different situations, like at home, school, or while playing. Enjoy cool sayings and cultural stuff. Explore fun phrases and interesting things about English culture. It's like finding hidden teasers that make English exciting. By doing these things, you are not just learning the language, you are getting the big picture of how English is used in real life. It's like putting together puzzle pieces to really understand what's happening when we people talk. This makes you even better at speaking and understanding English. Plan fun goals is like making a map for your English journey. Here's how. Decide what you want to learn. It's like choosing what you want to explore, such as special topic like animals or space, learning new words or practicing talking more. Make goals you can reach. Choosing things that you know you can do. It's like making a plan for a fun adventure where each step is exciting and doable. By doing this, you are not just learning randomly, you are creating a path to follow. It helps you know where you have headed and makes learning English feel like a fun adventure. So, setting these goals keeps you excited about exploring and discovering more in English. Think in English fun is like turning learning into a joyful adventure. Here is how it works. Practice a lot. It is similar to playing a game. Practice thinking in English on purpose, just like practicing your favorite game to get better. Be with English a lot. Read interesting things, talk to friends or yourself in English, and make learning feel like a fun hangout with a language buddy. Enjoy learning. Think of learning as an exciting trip that you enjoy every day, not just a one-time event. Have fun and feel proud of all that cool things you are learning in English. So turning in learning into a fun and enjoyable activity helps you get better at thinking and speaking in English.